Okay, all right, we're here. What's up, alien? How you doing? All right, so in today's live stream, I'm gonna try to make something in a temperament called a Valentine temperament, because I'm in the Zen Harmonic Alliance Discord, and they have a tuning of the month club. And every month they're like, here's a cool tuning to use. This tuning, kind of weird. I don't really like it in premise, but like I haven't tried making anything in it, so you know, at the very least I'll learn something in the process. So it's any temperament that tempers what interval you choose to be the perfect fifth into 9 equal steps, right? So one example is 31 tone equal temperament, which the perfect fifth is the 18th step, and 18 is divisible by 9, right? So 31 is like pretty much the best one. Technically, you could also do 15 and 16 EDO because the fifth is the 9th interval. But then you're basically just writing something in a chromatic scale in 15 or 16 EDO, which ends up being a little bit less interesting, I suppose. But basically, the result is it's just a 15 note scale with a leading tone right before the next octave, right? Because 15 times 2 is 30. It's one step away from 31. So I think that all makes sense. Kind of weird though, a very chromatic sounding. So like, I don't know, if I was to do like writing whole entire runs through the thing, it would be weird. It was an IDM, like ambient, yeah, like an ambient remix flip thing of Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time, which that's a good one. A very good one. It like starts off as my own thing, and then I blend it with another thing, and then it ends up blending into some other stuff. If you haven't listened to my ambient mix, you should do that somewhere on my channel. Anyways, so assuming, let's say C is our root, right? We're probably going to leave it so that our leading tone goes right before our root, just because that's like normal music theory stuff. And then, you know, we got G, right? There's 9 intervals. We got, I guess, our major third. So we have a major third. We have our minor third. Yeah, that's a minor third. This is like a sub major or super minor third, which we don't have access to. And then whatever the fuck this is. I don't know, we got weird intervals, man. Anyways, we can just fold this thing down. I already like kind of noodled around for a second. Kind of spooky sounding, but here we can scrap that and then just like explore what the sound of this thing is. I don't know, we're exploring. The stream is for exploring. It might not sound good, who the fuck knows, but like if we were to do a chromatic run, this is also an issue because a lot of fucking notes. We got a lot of notes to deal with. 15 notes in a scale. Right, so I don't know, we can look at so that's cool. When you play 2 notes right next to each other, it just tremolos like at like, I think it's something like 6 hertz or something. It's got like a 6 hertz tremolo in 31 tone equal temperament. I remember I read like a brief study or like a brief paper or analysis on 31, in that the diesis, which is the name for this tiny little interval, which is just like a result of like temperament theory, whatever, specifically for 31, oscillates at about the same tempo or rate that like the human voice would like vibrato or tremolo something. And so it can like, I don't know, the theory there is that like 31's extra cool because it's got kind of this human sounding component. I don't know if I fully buy into that, but I appreciate the effort put into it, right? So like, I mean that could be, we can just like have our own fucking thing right there, honestly. Like this alone. Well, it's kind of like sickly sounding. Yeah, like the whatever the third is for this chord here. It's like augmented one. Sounds kind of. Very, very gross sounding here. Maybe let's just not distort anything right now while we're still trying to like figure out a general idea. We can always just like slap an arpeggiator. We can slow it down like a whole bunch. How the fuck? Why is this not you? Come on, man. Come on, pin to top. So yeah, I don't really like 31 all that much. Like, in terms of just like purely how it sounds, like the qualitative aspect. I don't know, I've just never really enjoyed listening to pieces with it all too much, but maybe we can get something cool, right? So like, we can get something, just like some big pad or something, who knows? Why can't I go up an octave? Are we really out of notes already? Damn, we're out of notes. I can't go up an octave. Because I did all that. Yeah, that's also an issue with 31, is you're very limited on the piano roll. Well, we can take. So, I don't know. Gotta work within this temperament. I'm struggling here, man. Oh, okay, yeah, and then we can, like, alternate fifths or something. Though I guess this is, now this is our leading tone here. So I guess here I would want to, we could bring in new sound. Let's just make it for these guys or something. And then we'll give it some of that. We'll attach envelope to that guy. And then we can, what can we do? What can we do? We can take this, we can divide by, nope, not like that. Go like that. You are much too long for no reason. And then we need to go down 9 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I don't know, then we arpeggiate this guy and then we make this like a lot more stabby. Oh, that's so lame. What? Look at this, the arpeggiator at max goes up 24 steps. That is so silly. Okay, we can do this with, is it chord? Chord. Okay, this goes up to max 36. Damn. Okay. So... is very, very kind of sickly sounding. It's not super pleasant so far. Okay, we have some like melodic shit. I think we should start like making drums or something, just because that'll make it a little bit more engaging in general. I don't want, let's grab a drum loop. I kind of want it to be like a kind of lowish quality one. That's cool, but not looking for that. Not looking for that. I mean, that is low quality, but not what I meant. Lo-fi drum loops. These are very lo-fi. It does. I agree with that. I mean, these are some pretty cool like chiptune stuff, but they're far too chiptuney. What do we got? Okay. I mean, maybe there's something cool there. I kind of like, I feel like we can use this for like, I feel like you can use this for fills or something. Oh, I hate it here. I was muted for a while. That's unfortunate. I'm just talking about transposing things. Yeah, I was muted for a while. Yeah, I don't know who Marlilo is. Okay, I think my main issue is I was trying to transpose it because like right now C is our tonic and like that's kind of icky. But it just this is not good. Here, let's just hit Command Z a fuck ton. Okay, then we put this. Okay, whoa. We'll put this here. And then we'll... Are these snares? Did I fuck with this somehow? I did. I did fuck with it. Alright, let's grab, I don't know, more drum loop. Banger? It's like kind of overprocessed, but... Way too much shit. Would I be cheating to do it with a global tuning? No, not necessarily. Like, as in just like going like... Actually, that would have been way easier. Yeah, because we're in C, so if I want to just like make this better or different or whatever, I can just like... But like the main goal here is I'm trying to use this fucking whatever this valentine temperament is to follow along with the tuning of the month thing. So like whatever the standard pitch is set to doesn't matter. It's more so just about the relationship of intervals. But that's a good look. I didn't consider changing the master tuning or whatever. Okay, that guy sounds miserable. You are not good. Okay, here, let's structure this like a little bit more, make this a little bit more friendly. So let's actually use all the shit in my templates. So like we can shove our kick and snare into the kick snare. We can take all this garbage, shove that into perks, and then let's sort the kick and the snare properly. I didn't sort it properly. There's like clicks and shit going on, but some stuff just sounds bad. Okay. Definitely calls for like more stuff to be changing overall. Okay, we just kind of got chords and some kind of boring melody going. What can we do? I mean, I probably realistically here, we put that there, and then we can duplicate this thing over. Let's duplicate this guy. Okay. I kind of like how that switch up happens with the timbre of this thing. This guy is too long of a release though. But the release at the end is cool. Okay, long release, but let's make you monophonic. Something might be there. This guy. This sounds better. This is like, it's like working with the bass more. Except just the release still fucking sucks. I guess it's because it's time. I don't know what's up with that. Don't know, but that's fine. We can maybe do some sound design. What's that thing we do that you can do? You can set a parallel thing. I'm gonna like distort the fuck out of the dude. We can have this. We layer it something like do like the 7th harmonic. Is that really how we do it? I don't remember. Do you use overdrive? EQ8. Maybe an OTT. That's kind of cool. We can maybe try doing some like 9th harmonic stuff. Would that be weird? I was thinking it would kind of relate to the temperament, because the temperament, we're dividing the 5th into 9 bits, but that's not. 9th harmonic doesn't have much to do with that. But also, I'm trying to remember. This is not how it's supposed to be done. That's better. It's definitely better. Just make that. oh man, I was just talking to fucking Hoopla and Rhizomorphic about making like foghorn based stuff. But I'm doing something wrong here. I thought it was just like you just like slam the ever living shit out of intervals layered together. Or like justly tuned intervals. 31 EDO, yeah, it's okay. It's not great. I don't know. I'm trying to do this tuning of the month thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing any favors by writing a boring ass chord progression, but we can make this a little bit better. Let's create some like better snares or something. Let's just make everything better except for the actual main aspect of the song that I was supposed to be working on, which is the like rhythm and melody. Oh, Mr. Leaky, how dare you? What were you trying to do? Well, what options do you have if you type a message? I don't know. Oh, I typed snares multiple. Yeah, that guy has a nice transient, short and sweet. I mean, this one's just like better, and then we can grab the psh one. And then we'll get some dynamics with our snares. Look at that. Do something like that. Turn that guy down to like. I'm kind of tired of this guy. Mostly the fact that the snare is panned. What fucking psychopaths decided to do that? Like 31 more than 22? Incorrect. Not good. Bad, Mr. Leaky. There's so many more notes. There's so many more. I don't know. I just don't really like the sound of it all that much. Though, again, there's a lot of notes. Like, maybe it's just like a skill issue. Because I can't write anything good in it. But like, generally I haven't really enjoyed... I usually don't really enjoy most pieces that are in 31. Something feels oddly like boring and kind of sickly about it, you know? It's like I think a lot of people do it because it sounds so familiar to 12 tone, but it still feels a little bit off. So you get this kind of like uncanny valley thing where it's kind of just doing the same thing that 12 tone does, but like when you start introducing the weirder intervals, and it feels more wrong than it should? Question mark? I don't know what's going on, man. All right, let's change up a lot of stuff. All right, this drum loop fucking terrible. Let's just forward arrow only. There's a lot of clicks, but that's fine. Okay, let's what do I normally do? I mean, normally I just like slap offbeat chords everywhere because I'm fucking boring. Oh, not like that. Don't do that. Why can't I shove them over? Why are we not? Though, again, I always do offbeat chords, so like maybe it's kind of boring. Yo, what is with the size of this chord, man? issues. You. A better kick. Yeah? This guy? That guy. That guy's way better, probably. The fuck? Why are we doing this, man? Okay, we got slightly better drums. This is kind of fucking boring. We can filter this guy in every like 8 bars, just so it's not like constantly playing, and then we can like make it do a little wiggle. Yeah, yeah, wiggles are fun. That's fun. I like this guy a lot. Let's create a couple of variations, right? So we can like duplicate this guy over. We'll have that there, we'll have that there, and then this guy will be some variation of that sound. So we can have this be, I don't know, what if, I guess these are all. Now, main problem with the square wave LFO is it's so clicky, but why does it pan? Why are you panning? Oh, it's on spread. Why are you still panning? What? Oh, it's on wider. I'm so dumb. Hit him with a delay. reggae. I'm trying to do the Valentine thing. Not super crazy about it, but I think I'm starting to get something. I don't know. I wrote some god-awful chords, and I was like, wait, if I just make an offbeat fucking reggae thing, then it will sound good. So, like, those are our chords, right? There's so much vibrato, Jesus. And it's kind of boring. You know, it's just like a four bar looping chord. I think that's a kind of pretty melody. And then I turned the chords into, yeah, offbeat thing. Now we're kind of starting to get there. I don't know, we're just trying to figure out like a main loop right now. That sounds too, I think it's just like a timbre issue. Sounds too fucking synthesized. We can use a different wave shape. Let's find an instrument. Oboe. That still kind of has the same issue, but like let's just pan this around a little bit, so this can like work as like a background thing, and then we can put you over here. Might skip out on Totem this month. Can't get into it. That's fair enough. Yeah, I mean, how long have I been streaming for? About 40 minutes. I would say it started sounding kind of decent like 5 minutes ago, so I was like kind of struggling for like 30 minutes, but like, I don't know, I think this is good for me to like familiarize myself at least with like 31 a little bit, at least force myself to use other tunings. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like up to me on like how rigorously I want to like abide by this tuning thing, because I guess like if I really want to like properly have the sound of Valentine, like you kind of have to play like the whole entire like pseudo chromatic 15 note scale, right? Because if you're just like playing a subset of it, then like that's kind of boring, right? Like otherwise I could just like if you take that logic to its extreme, you could just play octaves and then claim that you're playing Valentine. I'm like, no, that's kind of, I feel like I gotta do something else. So maybe I'll make like a B section or something like that. So here, we're gonna call this A section, or this is just a section. Who knows? Let's duplicate this over. Let's add variation on drums, and then we're gonna make a B section with like some variation in the thing, trying to keep it. Yeah, it's too clean, man. It's too clean. Mr. Leaky was spouting heresy a second ago, saying he likes 31 more than 22. Can't be having that. Not in this chat. Here, let's put this little fill thing in our percussion group. And then fuck it, let's get congas. Okay, that's not congas, but claps. Let's just take all of these. Wait, let's zoom in. All. Okay, yeah, the background added melody sucks. That's terrible. You were bad. 27 to 6-2 is sick too. Took me forever, but finally got the bug for it. Nice. I went on a hike today and I listened to Blackwood 20. It was either 21 or 23, and it sounded awesome. It sounded super cool, and it reminded me of like just what you sound like when you're fucking noodling on the instrument, because there was a lot of, it's kind of interesting because it sounded like it wasn't like matched on the grid properly. Blackwood 21. There's like two separate things going on, and they're like not fully in time with each other, I think, and it sounded, I don't know, just like they're just painting the soundscape, but I don't think it was this. Blackwood 23, maybe? I think it's this one. Yeah. Very quiet. There's like a lot of voices kind of just doing their own thing, but it paints a really, really cool, kind of like bright, very bright, like whimsical color. You know, it doesn't give me that kind of like nauseous microtonal feeling. This one's like so bright, it's kind of jarring. Is this one louder? I don't know why this shit is so quiet. Anyways, that like kind of flute melody thing, I just really like how it's just like dancing around and stuff. I'm like, damn, okay, I think like I need to like get good. I think I need to really like dive into some non-diatonic tuning that like just straight up anti-diatonic kind of thing, because everything that I've been diving into, usually it's something like, usually I'm just like, I start off with a diatonic scale and then I start deviating from that. But like, I don't know, I think forcing myself to work with some tuning or temperament where I don't have that option would probably be good. I guess it's like technically kind of what I'm doing here, but I'm still like approaching this with like a diatonic framework, right? Because like we got, you know, we have perfect fifths everywhere, like everywhere, and except for, wait, do we have it everywhere? I don't know if we do. Is it for like 8 notes, the last 8 notes you don't have a perfect fifth? I can't. Yeah, I think so. The first like 7 notes all have a perfect fifth, and the last 8 all have like a fucked up diminished fifth or something. Anyways, I'm just like treating it like we got a leading tone. We got fifths everywhere. I don't know. That's kind of the extent of my theory knowledge. Yeah, anyways, I think like 23 or something would probably be 21 or 23 or 25 even might be cool. I don't know. In terms of like the weirder ones. Yeah, probably not since it's 15 notes, yeah. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That's terrible. Okay, well, we're gonna shove you, oh. We're gonna shove this guy over here. I think over here we need more percussion. We're just going to keep adding layers. What do we do? What do we do here? Let's record from group 33 and then let's fuck with it. I fucked up. I thought I was recording the offbeat chords. Let's just record only the offbeat chords. Let's put that guy there. And then okay, that's fine. And then these guys, we'll stretch you out or reverse you. And put you on. It's kind of cool. Consolidate that. I just don't like that little click at the very, very end of like every little thing. So we just pop, right? Cool. And then maybe a resonator would be cool. then let's duplicate this one. So you want to read it. And then, okay, this is cool. And then we can shove that guy there. We can shove that guy there. Shove that guy there. We'll take this guy. Okay. All right. If we're expanding it, it's getting a little bit more complex, like rhythmically. It might be kind of a clusterfuck. Hey, what's up, Exon? We're making something weird. It's weird. It's not too weird, actually. I think it's relatively normal. It's pretty digestible. Oh, Craftle. Oh, I see. I see. Just saw your message. That's cool. All right. And then maybe over here we go down an octave. Can we do that? Get space. Then with what is going on, man? Okay, I gotta put. I'm losing it. I'm very rusty. I've not produced in like whenever the last live stream was. Let's record this. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to work with. So now we can like do some shit like this. And then pick this guy. It's kind of cool. Give it a little reverb shindig. And then we'll also give it some swelling and gain. And then let's go back to where did the offbeat chords come from? This shit over here. Let's turn off the saturator, the whatever, all the saturation. Let's just duplicate this over. Yeah, it's too clipped in the recording. No. That's kind of cool. Maybe this guy we can just like pan, just back and forth, being all kooky. Make it less crazy. Said, make it less crazy. Okay, I did the things I said I wanted to do. It expands, gets more complex. It's not great, but it's whatever. We're just like kind of creating a draft. We want to do a switch up now. B section. How exciting. What do we do? Well, to begin with, here, let's put the drums here. And then maybe we should switch up the drums now. For one, yeah, we can get rid of some of the drums. Let's yeah, that was kind of cool. We'll get it. Okay. So what did we have? We had this. Well, it was this, and it changes throughout, right? We want something different. What do? We can stack up, do a little tricot shindig, which is we're dividing the fifth into 3. It's like, I don't know. That's kind of cool. And then, of course, we gotta sub bass it. Okay, then we can try to make some new chords or something. Let's go here. Let's just copy these notes so that we can like try to do something different with it. Operator. Oh wait, I shouldn't have deleted all that. Should not have deleted all that. Okay. How do you strum? You go here, strum, you go like, bam! And then we can, do that. Let's just put these guys here. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Alright, I shouldn't try to do that right now. Okay, let's mute all these. Ow. Whoa. Jesus Christ. Okay, and then make this sound less awful. It's totally wrong thing. I might as well use collision for the sound I'm making right now. And then risers or something. I can use a different riser. Different risers for fucking crying out loud. Let's record this out and turn this into a riser. Fuck it. So that way. Okay. Beautiful. I'm kidding, it's not beautiful. It sounds like shit. Let's just get an auto filter. And then this guy we will just here, let's put this guy here. And then let's parallel process. Or not parallel. It's not what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. Let's create 3 parallel chains of auto filters, and then we'll have frequency of each of these mapped to these guys, and we'll pan one hard left, hard right, and then we'll have one set the 16th LFO, one set the 1/12th, and then the one in the center will, I don't know, we're fuck it, 3/16, so it's odd, right? And then let's get a multi-map, and then the multi-map can control all of these, and then let's just make the curve a little bit different for each of these, and then I just twist this knob and they're all going up differently. So it's got some like weird stereo imaging kind of shit going on, right? I don't know. Okay, I said I was just gonna make a riser. It works. Yeah, all these sounds are fucking garbage. It's all terrible. I mean, these are all temporary sounds, okay? And then, so we got a flat line there. So we're gonna normalize the volume everywhere, and then we're still gonna add a white noise riser, just because it always fucking works. And then I don't know. We're gonna grab some wobbly clamps because I'm running out of ideas, and the wobbly clamps never ever fail me. Never. Right? Like that guy right there. Then let's, I don't know, saturate it, distort it, roar or something. Okay, and then the main melody, you suck. You're terrible. Let's change you up. Snare, make snare louder. Make drums louder. Big. EQ. 8 now, and then hit him with a OTT. Hit him with another OTT, and then with another one. And then this EQ8 will go. Oh, that really fucking squashes it. Hit him with an EQ. Jesus. I was not expecting it to sound quite like that. Here, let's get 2 of these. And then let's get Spellbook. And we'll control that and that at the same time. Then we'll parallel process. And we'll hit him with a invert thing. Kind of a boring fucking melody. Okay, what do we even have? What do we even have? This is kind of fucking terrible. This section, there's like decent ideas in here. There's like kind of interesting stuff. It just all needs to be like pulled off well, which it isn't. Particularly like the adding a bunch of different percussive elements over time to like keep track of. Most of them aren't particularly that good. And there's like a lot going on, so you're not really keeping track of any of them, rather you're just like listening to all of them at once. This sound sucks. Yeah. What happens if we... Hold up. What happens if we, why am I getting so tired? Jesus, what happens if we LFO the warp really, really fast? That's sick. Okay, yeah, you warp it fast enough and then it starts vibratoing, because duh, that's changing the frequency of the fucking wave, because you're shaping the wave at frequency rate. Put this in Terraria. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess that could work. I think we're kind of getting somewhere. I think the B section is a lot better now. But I think the reason why it's a lot better is because I'm using the wobbly clams. You know, they're all pitch bending around. They don't even give a fuck about the tuning. When I'm trying to create something entirely just out of the tuning, I'm kind of struggling a little bit. But mostly I think the percussion stuff kind of stinky in this section, the earlier section over here. Oh, my room lighting is super red in the fucking camera. That's not great. That's better. But okay, I think the B section's kind of decent. I'm kind of happy with that. The switchover isn't great. We need more of like a drum fill, some kind of beat pause break thing, right? What the fuck's happening here? I don't like the CPU's dying. hate summer. Well, good thing it isn't, unless you're from the land down under, in which case, I'm sorry. That'd suck. I'm kidding. Australia's probably pretty fucking cool. I just know they got big spiders. Like really big spiders. I'm not about that. Not at all. I used to have a phobia of spiders. They used to freak me the fuck out. And then I just stopped. Just kind of stopped one day. Oh, I think when I was like 18, 19, I dropped acid, and then at one point like came in very close contact with like spider bug, and I was like, oh word, it's just bug, and it just didn't like trigger the fuck out of me. And then ever since then I've been a lot more chill about it. Still not a fan. Definitely still not a fan. They're not good. You're from Brazil. Gotcha. Is Brazil far enough down there that it's so the seasons are all inverted and shit? Oh, sounds like it. Okay. Fun stuff. Yeah, definitely prefer summer to winter, but they all kind of suck. They all aren't that great. They're not too great. Okay, what do we do here? We need to make this whole thing better. Different synthesizers. I don't know. I'm kind of using just operator for literally everything here. We got this guy. Okay. We need to hawk it stuff. We need to be alternating different fucking synths and sounds and stuff like that. Man, we gotta keep it interesting. We'll do harmonics. We'll give this guy some reverb. We'll hit it with this. Fucking sucks, man. The kind of the offbeat yoink blank spranky whatever thing kind of cool. The melodies just aren't fucking doing it though. I guess because like everything's processed in this group here. Maybe I can layer. Let's take this operator. Let's put it up here. This guy, what are you doing? Jesus Christ, that is so resonant. Like that's a little bit cooler, I think. Yeah, this section's great. Other section sucks. Maybe I just delete. Maybe I just completely delete the other section. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just make a third section over here. See, maybe this will be our first section, and then the other one will be the other one. Hey, what's up, Boopla? How did your stream go? I got all inspired, and I started doing a thing. We're making music in a pretty stupid tuning, but in the Zen Harmonic Alliance Discord, where the fuck are we? There's a tuning of the month thing, and so for every month there's a different tuning, then people make music, and then you learn more about different tunings and systems and become familiar with them and try to make music in it and then share it with them, and that's what I'm doing. And this is called Valentine tuning. The reason why it's called Valentine is because some fucking dude just decided to call it that because that's what they do. But it's February, so why not? It's weird. We're in 31 equal notes, but we have a 15-note scale. Every single step size is the same, with the exception of the leading tone. It's odd. Our perfect fifth is split into 9 equal intervals. That's kind of the main gimmick. So it's not like, I don't know, it's pretty weird. But we got something going. We got this thing over here. This is kind of good. This thing, I don't know. We need to make a variation of it. So how do we do that? How do we do that? Big impact sound. Big impact sound made out of big chord from chord progression. Yeah. Stream's good. Got hungry. Yeah. That's an issue. I suppose like sometimes I'm just like I want to keep working on music, but I'm like too hungry, so I just like end the stream. Though I suppose suppose you could like eat on stream if you wanted to, but I don't know. Not about that. Okay, let's go. No, not that. And then let's just hit him. Let's just hit him with like a really big delay. Yeah. And then hit him with some noise. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. So we'll just copy that. Let's not do the wubs yet. Now we're in a whole new section. This is pretty cool. I'm digging this. Good. I'm digging it. Here, let's create another chain down here. I want to process some of these squelches differently. Like this guy down here. We can make him. He was wrong about 22. No way, man. 22 is goated. Tell me, Mr. Leaky, why are you such a hater? Well, what's wrong with 22? Or what is to say? What is right about 31? Give me your perspective. What places one over the other? mini meters. It is available for $10. Just go on Google and type in mini meters. It's up there. This one's outdated. I don't know if there's any new cool stuff. I mostly just really like it for the spectrogram. Most of the other features are kind of mid. It does have a LUFS analyzer, so you could, like, you know, listen to like something on some sort of whatever the word is for when they don't normalize music, like on SoundCloud, like they don't do it there versus Spotify or whatever. Then you can like analyze pretty easily like the loudness of songs and look at the spectrogram. But the spectrogram is goated, yeah. Speaking of, hold on. Now I'm aware of what my stream looks like, and I'm not positioned in the best spot. Oh no. Oh god. Oh lord. Hold on. Optimal placement. Bam. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit too busy, I think. Also, what's with the click right there? Where's the click coming from? Is it from the FX? Ah. It's not from the FX. Ah, it's something stupid with the kick. Oh, woe is me. It's... What? Ah, haha. Haha, we found a click. Good shit. Have my drum swung at all here? No, I don't think so. Not in the slightest. I could do that though. Definitely could. Just got some like velocity shits going on. I can't open up addictive drums, which has been annoying me. It's something I could troubleshoot, but I tried to do it once and got too frustrated. But if I open it, I don't know. I ranted to you about it before. It's been annoying, but hey, what's up, Pedals? Oh shit. How you doing? I noticed you commented on my SoundCloud songs, and I was like, oh my god. Yay, comments. It was good. We are currently, for anyone not up to date, we're making a song in 31 equal notes per octave, or whatever, right? And in the specific scale that we're using is called Valentine, because we're in, oh yeah, reinstall. Yeah, I don't think I actually did that. I don't think I went all the way. I think I just tried to like update it multiple times or something. Basically, we took our perfect fifth, right? C to G, and is divided into 9 equal intervals. That's basically the gimmick. That's the tuning. I'm following like a challenge to make a song in this tuning for this month as a part of the Zen Harmonic Alliance Discord. This section is pretty cool. The first section sucks ass, but yeah, we're getting there. I think we should pan this guy. And then not only that, we should hit him with a high pass filter. A high pass filter will bring it in because like none of the options really seem that great. Oh, there's the meme tuning that Abnormality was suggesting. I know you wanted that one. I can't remember what the options really were, but I just remember I wasn't really thrilled about any of them, so I think I just abstained from voting. Yeah, because like I would have been a deciding vote, I think, if I decided to vote for the meme tuning or this one, but just like everything just looked like not fun to really write in, so I just decided to leave it up to whoever. Though I'm kind of eating my words because I am having fun making the song, and I think it's sounding pretty cool. See, that's what's good about being forced out of your comfort zone. You know, they're just like, hey, here's this weird fucking tuning, put it in. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this guy. Just big echo, big chord on downbeat. Have it echo for a while. It's just like, wow, it's the exact same section as before, but suddenly it's fresh and new. Like some very specific JI scale, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, I guess Valentine's got the meme name, like that's why it was chosen. But to be fair, all the propaganda for straw was people shouting straw in all caps. So I don't know, they're both pretty memey. It's hard to know for certain, but I mean, I'm digging it. I mean, I think like Valentine makes sense. It's got too many notes in it. My main beef with it is I'm kind of forced to use 31, or I think 40, what is it, 46 I think is like the next one that I can use. Like 46 and 47 are like the only other valid ones, besides technically I could use 15 or 16, but those are like kind of trivial because there's like as many notes as there are fucking intervals. So I can either do 15 equal notes, or I could do 16 with a large step leading tone, right? Which like that's just weird. So I'm kind of forced. I just didn't have too many options for Edos, but it forced me out of my comfort zone because I've never actually written anything good in 31 before, so that's cool. Also, I'm kind of happy with. Usually, I've never gotten. Oh wait, I thought I did noise. Am I tripping here? Oh, I thought I had a noise layer here. I'm so silly. I think we should maybe have this go up more. Wait, no, that's not ditonic, or that's not in the scale. Why I didn't fold. Oh, I didn't fold. The next, so basically the criteria for this tuning challenge is we want to use any tuning where your interval for a perfect fifth is divisible by 9. That's basically, in summary, what it is. So in 31 notes per octave, the perfect fifth interval is 18 steps, like 18 31 steps, right? And 18 is divisible by 9. 15 and 16, both, you can treat their perfect fifth is 15, right? So, or is 9, sorry. So in 15 Edo, the 9th step is that perfect fifth, thus 15 Edo, the chromatic scale, suits this temperament. So you could play 15 chromatically, and then that would be the same thing. 31, you know, is like almost double of 15, so it's close to it. 32 you could also kind of treat as that, but there's like some argument for why it's weird, because like 16 works, right? So if 16 works, then clearly 2 times it would also work, right? But for that to work, 16, okay. 16's perfect fifth is 9 steps, and 32's perfect fifth, if you're trying to get the most accurate one, is 19 steps, right? It's not 18, it's 19. Yeah, 15 is like a trivial thing. You're basically just playing the whole Edo. Like, technically, I think I think it technically does count, but it's like, I don't know, boring. That was my understanding based on what everyone was saying. I'm still very confused about all of this myself. But 32, you could use it if you treat the 18th step as the perfect fifth. So, you know, it's just about like avoiding, I guess, the 19th step, which is like just a more in tune perfect fifth. But then if you do that, you're going to end up basically just playing 16 Edo. But there's 2 rings of 16, right? So if you're in 32 and you're playing this scale, you're going to be limited to only all the notes that are exactly in 16. It's in the same way that the whole tone scale in 12-tone equal temperament, there's 2 of them, and they're all offset by 1 semitone, right? Because the whole tone scale is 6-tone equal temperament. So if you're in 32, you have 2 rings of 16, and you're basically playing in 16 again. So yeah, basically the only things that really actually make sense is 31 and 46, or you can, like, I think if you add 31 and 46 together, you get, what, 77? And then that also is perfect for it. But then you're at 77 notes, and fuck that noise. I'm not doing that. That's just silly. So, yeah, basically forced to do 31. Just because 46 is like an obscene amount of notes if you're like writing things in. I'm already starting to like hit the limits of like I'm already having to do like weird transposition things just because there's so many notes, but we're getting there. Valentine is a temperament which requires a double generator. I thought you just need to use 1 generator. I thought the generator was just 1/9 of a perfect fifth, or what should be your perfect fifth. I'm crazy. Hold on. Valentine. Let's try to fucking understand what this is saying for the 20th time. See, regular temperament divides 3/2 into 9 equal generators, right? Which are small semitones close to 78 cents, right? Because 78 times 9 is like pretty close to 702 cents, which is the just perfect fifth, or 3/2 ratio. Oh, and I think the other criteria is you want a stack of 3 generators to be interpreted as these, as 8/7, and 5 generators be 5/4. So 5 of the steps in our 9-step scale to get to the perfect fifth needs to be your major third. So with those 2 criteria as well, it even narrows down even more, though I feel like when you find temps, temperaments, and Edos, you get MOS scales. Okay. Really? Like all the time? In every circumstance? I guess because you're using a generator, and when you're generating an MOS, you're using, you know, you're selecting like 1 generator and iterating upon that over and over again. Because temperaments, and you're using the octave because oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. It's very confusing, but I think I get it. Okay, so, oh god, man, I hate the name. So Valentine is a counterpart of Miracle. Miracle splits the generator of Slendrick. Slendrick is you're dividing the perfect fifth into 3, right? So Miracle splits Slendrick in 2, which means Miracles you're splitting the fifth into 6ths. This is worded terribly. This should just say Miracle. The Miracle generator splits the perfect fifth into 6, while Valentine splits it into 9, and thus they share a common divisor. Just freewheeling. Yeah, no, you definitely know more than me, I think. I don't know, man. Anyways, I hate all the words in this, but it's all piecing together eventually. And I spend too much time complaining about it. I spend too much time complaining about how difficult it is to learn it than I do trying to learn it, so I need to stop fucking doing that. Anyways, point is, we have these notes to work with, and by using these notes, we have a lot of perfect fifths in our scale, which is nice, right? Because like by making it such that we're dividing a perfect fifth into 9 steps, and we have a ton of notes on our scale, 15 of them or whatever, most of your notes are going to end up having perfect fifths above it, right? So I don't know. There's a lot of capacity for harmony and stuff. It's just that you're going to be using like a lot of like neutral seconds and other weird notes, I guess. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I have these notes I'm just kind of scribbling in here. I just folded the scale down and just wrote stuff. Breakdown time. Let's do that. Break it down. Let's use a physical modeling synth. Let's try a collision on this guy. I said let's try a collision on this guy. Okay, chill the fuck out. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I hate how clips click like that. And then we need some other percussive thing, kind of keeping time in the background because these are just kind of weird. What can we do? Let's check out Bart Hop. Oh, all the samples I stole from Bart Hopkins' website. Plosives. Banger. Okay, it's just like a bunch of resonators. I was like, banger. Sick. Too much going on though, I think, to use it, but I might just use this. I think we'll have to get something from this. I think this guy. This is what, 134, so we want to stretch the rest of this out such that it goes to 134, about. Oh. Let's go to the chords and stuff like that. I think we want a super minimal section. And then we can make, we'll take these chords here. And I mean, we're just gonna do the boring old filter thing. I feel like I gotta make my build-ups better than just filtering drums in, honestly. I feel like that's a big weakness of mine. Why does it sound like this? Oh, I guess I do have a lot of randomness going on with auto filter. It sounds like shit. Things going. I don't really know what I'm doing. That is far too resonant. Is it you? Jesus, what are you doing, dude? Fucking calm down. Relax. Yeah, let's maybe we can tease this in this breakdown, make the breakdown less fucking boring. Get that. I feel like we gotta chill on the clams somehow. We gotta make the clams go away. What would be fun? Can we grind a lamb away? Probably not. And Planet Swanee? I guess I have to like make a decision like now. I don't really. Yeah, I should probably just like buy my fucking ticket like as soon as possible, and then be certain of it. The thing is, like, I don't think any of my close homies are going. No, some of them for surely are. Like I have homies in the like Tipper fan that I'm like most definitely be able to camp with and stuff like that. It's just so like immediate people who like live near me. I don't think any of them are going, which is just kind of bumming me out. But I'm probably gonna go to that. I feel like I gotta. I'm most definitely going to the Gorge. That is for sure happening. Oh, sick. Fucking Space Cadet. Just sent me a song I could work on. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that in a second. Let's just work on this. Ooh. Yo, actually, what the fuck? This sounds crazy. Different chords. Maybe different chords. I don't know. Where are these chords at? Where the what? Oh, right. It's in FX. My bad. Okay, I feel like I want to get some kind of call and response shindig going. So let's grab another wavetable. Let's make this I don't know. Weird. I guess using a filtered wavetable to get like the sound of a filter while messing around with other stuff. That's interesting. Ow. I'm getting tired. Okay. All right. Let's here. We got this. We got the zoo folded. And then I wanna what the fuck did I just write? Oh man, I'm losing it. Can't be done. Read up a little and yeah, 15 would count. Okay, gotcha. I talked to a few people in the tuning club thing, and then they're like, yeah, 15 and 16 would count, and I was like, okay, word, I'm gonna do 16 or 32 or something, and then someone else was like, it technically counts, but it's kind of fucking lame in spirit of it or something, but I don't know. Temperaments can be different numbers of generators. Right, like rank 2 or rank 3 temperaments or whatever. Which that bit confuses me a little bit. Kind of stopped reading the RTT regular temperament theory Bible thing once it started getting around to like multiple generators or whatever, because I was like, well, I'm probably just going to stick to EDOs because, I don't know, I feel like they interest me the most and have like easier utility and like way to get around it, but I understand that like you can map different temperaments with multiple generators to different EDOs, like I guess that's what we're doing here. So technically I think Valentine just has it just has 2 generators, right? It just has a octave and the 1/9 of a fifth, pretty much, right? Oh yeah, it is rank 1. Because yeah, you don't need to use an octave as a generator. Though MOSs are rank 2, right? Because an MOS has an octave as a generator and the other thing. Octave is the period. Yeah. But the octave naturally comes from, you know, if you're explicitly using 1/31st, how how do you say that? 31st of an octave, and like an octave naturally comes from that. So that makes sense. But like MOSs are like explicitly like scales that end up having interval sizes of like multiple rank 2. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Understand. Everything above that, I don't fucking know. I mean, I understand that like what ground faults like algorithmic thing is like rank 3 stuff if you're just like using multiple different stuff. Is rank 3 the rank number is the number of generators you're using, or is that the number of step sizes that you get? Or I suppose the number of step sizes you get comes from the number of generators you have? No, that can't be, because if you have 3 generators, then you can have like infinitely many step sizes between things. So yeah, that's just the number of generators. I don't know, man. I just know I scribble, I make scale, I fold, I draw. Okay, that timbre is awful. Yeah, you really can hardly even hear. In this context, that like that's a leading tone. 2 31sts and 3 31sts would be the steps. I think for Valentine, are you talking about? Because I think for like this explicit scale, we got 2 and then 1. And I mean, this just comes from, this is basically just an MOS, which, as you said, temperaments. Well, what do you say temperaments are? MOSs in EDOs. When you find temperaments in EDOs, you get MOS scales. Right. Because temperaments come from generators and MOSs come from generators. That's all circular. It all connects around. You bash your head against the wall enough and everything starts clicking. Yeah. Okay, and then clearly we gotta wub it. You gotta wub it. And we hit it with a roar. Okay, that's way better. Is that even okay? That's not right. Oh god, are we in the right? Oh, we're not. Okay, that guy's got to go down 1. Too many notes. Ooh, okay. Silence is an instrument. Okay. The overall timbre's shit, but it's a generator. So, like, you can generate. A generator is like you take an interval, then you can stack over and over and over again, and then you end up creating like a larger scalar system. So 12-tone equal temperament is generated using one single generator, which is 1/12 of an octave, or the frequency of the 12th root of 2, right? And using only that number, you can just keep multiplying it against itself over and over again, and you can create all the notes in 12-tet. Same thing with every other EDO. You know, you can use one generator to create like 31 EDO or whatever, you know, with 1/31st of an octave. Now, there are more complex tuning systems that use more than one generator. I I don't know everything about this, so like this is still stuff I'm learning. But for instance, there are things called moments of symmetry, which are unique types of scales that are useful because they have, if you create the scales by following certain steps, they have really useful and interesting harmonic properties. So to create a moment of symmetry scale, you need to take a generator and what's called a period, which is basically another generator, right? And so the period in this case is an octave. And that's useful because we want our scales to repeat every octave, just because that's like extremely useful in music, because humans tend to hear octaves as equivalent notes, right? So what we do here is we have a generator, which is this. That little interval there. And if we keep stacking this interval over and over and over and over and over again, we get here, which is one step below the octave. And then we call this our entire scale. So basically you stack this over and over again until you get right before the octave, and then you include that octave, and then we have an entire scale. Now, this is kind of a weird moment of symmetry because we have 15 notes of one single size and then like one note of another size. But if you're in like 12-tone equal temperament, I guess it's easier to explain if you like have like a visual demonstration. But basically, MOS scales are kind of generalized ways of understanding other scales that are very similar to like the diatonic major scale, right? So the diatonic major scale you can get by taking a generator, which is a perfect fifth, right? And so the perfect fifth, we're going to use that as a generator because that's an extremely useful interval. It sounds super consonant, and if we use that as a generator, almost every single one of our notes is going to have a perfect fifth above it. It's just like a natural byproduct of what happens. So if we take a 12-tone equal temperament and stack, and you stack a perfect fifth on it, and then you stack another perfect fifth on that, and you keep stacking it, what do you get? Here, let's get a piano roll image. Here, let's just delete the tuning. Let's just delete this tuning, and then let's create a new MIDI file just so we can look at this. So let me turn off the scale. So what we do is you stack a perfect fifth, right? And then you stack that again. So what we're gonna do is we have, okay, I'm explaining this terribly. We have our octave, which is our period, right? And what we do is we can call this a moment of symmetry when a few criteria is met. One of the criteria is we want it such that there are only two different sized intervals. So if we stack this octave here, we technically now have a moment of symmetry, which is just two notes. It's which is the interval of perfect fifth and an octave. And then you can repeat this or whatever, and then that's a scale. That's super arbitrary though. It's not that useful. Like the Lydian chromatic scale, yes. So this will generate the Lydian scale when we do this whole process. So if we stack, if we add a perfect fifth to G and then octave reduce it, you're going to get D, right? This is no longer a moment of symmetry because we have three different interval sizes between all the notes. Or like step sizes, right? So this size here is way different from that, which is different from that, which is different from that. So you add another interval here, right? And then we get, is that how you do it? Yeah. Now you get a pentatonic scale. This ends up fitting the moment of symmetry thing. So you follow this process, you get a pentatonic scale, and the pentatonic scale is super awesome because every single note, with the exception of A, has a perfect fifth above it, right? So now you have four notes that have a perfect fifth above it, so it has useful harmonic properties because it's using that generator everywhere, and it sounds generally good. Like every single human civilization uses a pentatonic scale at some point. Like it's like universally liked, and the reason why is because all these intervals sound nice together, and that's because we're using a perfect fifth to like as a relational frame for everything. You keep following this process, right? You stack another thing, you get this, and then this doesn't fit that criteria anymore. And then you stack, wait, is that what you get? I don't know, man. Yeah, A to E, and then E to fucking B. And then the next perfect fifth ends up being like F sharp or whatever. The point is, once you get here, the criteria is set so that every single step size, there's only two sizes. There's a whole step, and then there's a half step. I fucked up, whatever. Anyways. My brain is cooking. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, if you add the E, then it's an MOS. Basically, by stacking perfect fifths over and over and over again, you construct the diatonic scale, and the diatonic scale is particularly so useful because by adding, since you can construct it by using a bunch of perfect fifths every single interval, with the exception of this very last interval, the B, which completes the whole entire like cycle, once it gets added here, B won't have a perfect fifth above it, or I guess it does in this case, right? Because we're making a Lydian scale. I don't know, that part doesn't matter. Anyways, MOSs are useful. You use a generator to create them. Yeah, you get a fifth, then you get pentatonic, then you get diatonic, and then you get the entire 12-tone equal temperament scale. And then I think if you keep doing it in other tuning systems, then you end up creating 17 and 19 and all the other scales that can contain like diatonic. There's weird kind of like generative cyclical fractal like patterns with all of this, because you're just like doing math, and math is like fractal and stuff. I don't know, it's fucking cool. But the point is, this process is cool in that it creates interesting harmonic scales. So if you start applying this process with other generators, like let's say you really like the interval, like a sub minor third, right? You could use a sub minor third as your generator and then keep stacking notes over and over and over again until you fit that criteria that makes an MOS. There's like 3 or 4 little like criteria based dependent on like the interval size and stuff. But when you fit that criteria, you end up having this structure where every single interval has a sub minor third with the exception of your leading tone or like one other note. And then you could start, looking at different modes by like treating your key center as like different notes. And then, from that one moment of symmetry, you have like multiple different scales that can like spawn off of that. And it's useful because it's kind of a generalized way of like harmony and looking at scales and modes that directly relates to diatonic scale. So, yeah, I definitely like didn't explain this very well, I think, but it's a great way to get started, I think, with like understanding and writing music. So if you start off like most of my microtonal stuff, I like find some moment of symmetry. Like in some of them I like decided, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pick like a sub minor third and then stack a bunch of notes. And then I'm just gonna, once you stack all those notes and you create your scale, you can flatten it, and then you can start scribbling notes in the flattened scale. And then it's gonna have this kind of interesting harmonic profile that is internally consistent with itself. It doesn't sound random. It sounds like it's consistent with something. It's just something you're unfamiliar unfamiliar with or whatever. Yeah. Like here, I made this song recently. This guy, like at the very end, I'm like playing an MOS with like a sub minor third. I think sounds real cool and real pretty. And also like, yeah, no. So it typically tends to be the case that like really useful generators that you use to generate these scales are going to be something that creates or stacks up to a perfect fifth eventually. Because if you use a generator that stacks up to a perfect fifth, once you know it, when you generate a scale by stacking that interval, you're going to have a bunch of fifths in it. So for instance, this scale here, we're using you're using 1/9 of a perfect fifth to create the entire scale. So there's like upsides and downsides to this. I would say the downside to this particular scale is there's fucking 15 notes. It sounds super chromatic because it's like you only have one single note that is a little bit different from the rest. So you have this like kind of like free floating thing. It's pretty hard to get like a sense of the key center, but you can just exclude certain notes from what you're writing in or whatever. But yeah, so you have perfect fifths everywhere. So C to fucking G. I took away the tuning because I took away the tuning file to demonstrate stuff. Here we go. So we're loaded up 31 notes per octave, and then G here, this is our perfect fifth. So that's handy and useful. You can also think about like MOSs as ways to like understand what tunings can contain or allow different like can allow you to play like a diatonic harmony. So like in 17 notes per octave, you can play any diatonic song, or you can play anything that's written in like a diatonic tuning or whatever. So anything in a major scale, you can also play in 17 notes per octave or 19 notes per octave. And the reason why is because if you stack that perfect fifth, you end up creating an MOS that is the diatonic scale. And so you're just basically just like adjusting the size of the small step and the large step in different areas. I don't know. All right. I've yapped a bunch. My brain is cooking and my voice hurts. I'm gonna play it back here. I'm gonna get some water real quick. This A section sucks. So we'll analyze that. We'll see what we're gonna do. I think I'm probably gonna delete the entire A section, but we'll see. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I'm trying to like think up. I think I'm starting to finally like come together with like a kind of internal like script or whatever, an idea for. I want to make like just a big breakdown on basically everything that I know about microtonal tuning theory, because I feel like it's a vast ocean out there. It's like it's infinitely deep, and it's really hard to know what is actually useful. At least for like what you're going for, and it's very difficult. It's like it takes a lot of time and effort just to even understand what it is that you want to learn in particular about like microtonal tuning theory and stuff like that. So I think I'm starting to like get together idea of like a structured, I don't know, crash course tuning theory, microtonal, whatever, so that ideally you could watch the video and then you know how to start, you know how to like read at least some stuff on the Zen wiki, and how to open up a tuning and write music, basically. End goal is just like, yeah, here's how you can come up with or use scales and have some like intentionality with writing stuff. Because like once you do that, then it all makes sense. Like you kind of do need to know music theory or microtonal theory if you want to start writing like the much larger Idos. Not necessarily. You could just pick a scale that people say is good and then write in it. But since there's more notes, you need to know a little. You need to know something, I think, to make things a little bit interesting. Versus like 12 tone is a little bit less necessary. Yeah. This is basically that. Zen harmony and like microtonal are like kind of synonyms. It depends on, they're loosely defined terms that generally mean the same thing but are used differently by different people. It basically just means anything that doesn't sound necessarily like 12 tone Western music. So there's like certain intervals in here that are a little weird, I think, but this guy here. I want this to come in a little bit later. There's some cool parts. Like, I think like around here is when it should come in. Okay, that sounds terrible, actually. What can I do about that? What can I do? I need to like tease it. I need to like tease it or something so it actually makes sense when it happens, or just use better sounds. We also can stop using reverb and delay here, for sure. And it's just a sine wave, so I should probably change that up to something else. You are a post-spectralist producer. I've never heard the term post-spectralist before. My understanding is like spectralism is like kind of a lens of using just intonation. I guess post-spectralist means you're just using arbitrary frequencies. Is this like the thing where you're just like using like random frequencies gathered from like measurements of like the Earth's magnetic pole or whatever? I don't know. What was I gonna do? Different timbre time? Like I guess technically, like when I think of post-spectralist, I think of like the most, like just like using an additive synthesizer to just create the most inharmonic, weird fucking sounds. Because I mean everything's spectral, man. Like this here, so spectral, you know. Everything's in tune. All the sine waves are making. Use math. Well, yeah, but like what do you use to choose what frequencies? You know, because like the notes that I'm writing in, I use math to choose them, right? Like there's still math used here. I don't know. Ow, don't stop. Shut up. Let's just fucking distort the hell out. Okay, the wub just sounds like cheesy as fuck. I don't know. It is an endless rabbit hole. Welcome. Man, adds and subtracts, what more is there? Yeah, the calculators. I use a knob. That's what you use to figure it out? Oh, I see. You're just like fucking winging it. You're just picking frequencies. You're just like, that one. Sounds good. Actually, that's my most recent EP. The Quark Soup microtonal EPs. Basically that. I started off in like 22 Ito, and then I just arbitrarily pitch bent every single note until it sounded cool. So like here, like, and I'm also like adjusting the tuning over time. So like it starts at like, you know, all the notes are like set to some frequency, and then over like the 4 or 8 bars, they're all drifting a little bit. Shit like that. So yeah, that is just like I'm just arbitrarily I just chose frequencies until it sounded good. So like that's a whole approach that's pretty cool. Like turns out you don't really need to do any fucking theory. You don't need to know shit. You could just pick frequencies and then, you know, as long as you just repeat them, you just repeat the frequencies enough, then, you know, that's dance music. You just gotta loop stuff, right? And then people are happy. Okay, I don't know what to do with this section here. Let's just sine wave it. And then mono. Maybe turn off the squid sounds. I mean, yeah, we can just make this like a monophonic bass line. Just make it super chunky. Let's just blah. Oh wait, yeah, this is way too low. Uh-oh. See, this is your issue when you use C as your tonal center. Sheesh. No, this sounds fine, I think. I think that's fine. Start with a great musical idea and ruin it with math. Yep, classic. I feel like that's like the mainstream perception of music theory. I feel like a lot of people are like, I don't use music theory. I feel the music, which, to be fair, that's what I was basically thinking and saying up until like a year ago. Non-linear synthesis, West Coast inspiration, tape loops and distortion, phase distortion. Gotcha. So just a lot of hardware. You twist knob till sound good. Putting your soul into it. There's a lot of clicks, but I'm gonna look past it. I mean, the idea is I want this also. What's up? But then nice. Yeah, I know some Max MSP, but not all that much. There's a part of me that wants to like learn it super good and then make music entirely through it, kind of like Autechre style. But I don't hate myself, so I'm not doing that. Yeah. Is kind of easy because help files. I mean, technically, like everything has help files. I'd say Max is hard because you absolutely need to like look at everything like crazy. I mean, yeah, it's definitely relative to like any programming language. Yeah, Yeah, for sure. And it's got the like visual programming kind of format, so like it's pretty easy to learn. I mean, it's still like hard to learn, you know, relative to like Ableton or something, you know, but yeah, it is much more doable than a lot of people think. I feel like I gotta change up the kick drum and stuff like that. And also there's clicks fucking galore. I'm kind of losing it. I don't know. I think I'm kind of burning out, I think. Help files in Mac. Yeah. You can just like copy and paste. Also the Cycling 74 website is huge. Like so many people just have like posted patches and you can just like steal a little. I mean, I guess it's like that. It's like that with GitHub as well. But I don't know, something about the fact that you can just like patch everything in and out of each other makes it like super useful and easy to incorporate other patches and dissect them and use them on your own. Whereas like, I don't know, you grab a thing off of GitHub that's like in Python, it can be like really difficult to parse or understand or like use it properly without like really spending time to understand what it's doing. Whereas you can just like grab output of thing of like a max patch, you know? It's just a lot more intuitive just overall. Yeah. Okay, let's just play over here. Let's play this B section. Let's think about it. And then I think I'm done streaming. We'll see. Okay, alright. There's clicks everywhere. I don't really know what to do with it at this point. I'm burning out. I've been working on this for a couple hours. So, yeah, I think I'm done. Alright, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, I don't know, talking with me, helping me learn some shit. Has been a hoot. I'll probably stream again tomorrow, knowing me. Alright, take care, y'all, and enjoy the rest of your whatever day it is today.